Okay, welcome, welcome. You know, as usual, you have to get that blood flowing, get it to the muscles, wake them up. So we want to do a little stretching before we actually do some exercises. So it's very easy to just start while you're on your feet. So just separate your feet, about shoulder width apart. Okay, let those arms, just shake them out. Okay, let them relax a little bit on the sides. And we're just going to start with some light stretching. So you're going to take your one arm, take it over your head to the other side, and just take your other arm and your hand and just feel it sliding down your leg all the way till it touches, it feels like it's going to touch the floor. Like you have long arms like a gorilla. Okay? Then do it to the other side. Yeah, I heard a pop. See? You older gals like me, you're going to hear some stuff popping, but that's a good sign. All right. Do it 2 more times. We're going to do one on each side. Good. You can feel it along the side here, stretching your sides. And then the other side. Ooh, pop. Pop, pop. I know we can share stories on why we got some popping going on there. Mine had to do with my daughters and their sleepovers and lugging things around, sleeping bags, falling down the stairs with a sleeping bag in my arm, bracing myself on a stair as I fell. Okay, and then one more on this side. Okay. Okay, and you want to get your legs as well. So while your legs are apart, bend them a little bit and just bend down and touch the floor with your knees slightly bent. You put your palms on the floor and then straighten your legs out. And you should be able to feel that in the back. Okay? Your hamstrings, your glutes, then bend them back to a little bit more bending and then straighten them out again. So we'll do this 4 times as well. So this is number 2. Keep them straight, feel that tightness. If you can't quite reach the floor with your hands, that's fine, but do the bending and the stretching, straightening your legs. Bend, straighten. And do one more. That feels so good. For those of you who can touch the floor and you can bend and you just want to stretch a little bit more, bend. As you straighten your legs out that last time, lean your butt back. Kind of just stretch into that. Okay? Stretch into your butt. Try to tummy to your thighs. Lean back. Now get your glutes. Okay, then I don't want you to just raise up. I want you to bend your legs slightly again and roll up. Roll your body up. Okay, so you're just not getting into working out again. You don't want to act like Superwoman. You just want to roll it up and take it slow. Stretch his legs a little bit further. Okay, I'd say about 2 feet. And we're going to do this again, but we're going to lean with our hip. Lean over to that other side, the opposite side of where your arms are. And you can feel that stretching on the inside of your leg. Okay, so you're leaning and getting that stretch in on the leg, as well as the side on the opposite side. So we're going to do it on the other side. We're going to do this 4 times too. So lean. I can feel that, man. Woo! On the inside. You can stretch your legs out even farther if you can. If you're like pretty limber, maybe you're a ballerina or something. If you can get your legs farther out instead of just 2 feet and then do the stretching, so you can get the inside of your legs stretched out, the muscles, that's really good. And this one on this side. Okay, and I would say just lean your whole body, okay? You want to be uniform in both sides and how you do it. So as I'm leaning, I'm keeping my face toward the camera, and then I'm going to do it one more time. So I can do it on this side, face towards the camera. You're not looking down like this, you're looking forward. And then the other side, forward. Okay, that feels good, that feels good. There's also other stretches you can do. I'm just going to do a couple really quickly, not quickly, but show you briefly, that you can do at work if you want, or you can do anywhere you're at, is leaning your hands against the wall, putting one leg back, and just leaning and pushing toward the wall, and get your butt out. Stick your butt out. Straighten that leg up. Use the base of your foot, flat footed on the floor. Let that heel grind into that floor, and you're pushing against the wall, and you're leaning down, leaning in. Get that butt out, but lean your front part in. You're gonna feel that in your calves, okay? And you're gonna come up, bend the leg, do the other side. There's a pop there too. Look, we're working it out, working it out. Let's get these kinks out. Yay. Stretch, heel, pushing into the floor. Palms of your hands pushing against the wall. It's all about coordinating the different muscles of your body to get them to work. Let's do this one again. And here's your basic stretching exercises. Stretch it up. And this one. Okay. Woo, feels good, feels good. You're all stretched out, but you still want that blood flow. So this is the actual cardio piece. And it's a basic low-level cardio where you're just marching. And you're gonna raise your arms up, down. Okay, so I'm doing a little bit more stretching. I can feel it's starting to work on my body. It feels good. When you feel the pain, you feel the gain. And this is day one, remember. So as I'm stretching and I'm getting blood flow, I'm doing some stretches to get all the muscle groups working. So now I'm doing my abs, okay? And as you feel that tightening here, if you're like me and all your weight is in the middle, that comes from stress. So I want you to know you can get rid of some of this stress by working out. Okay, here. Okay. And as you know, you are what you eat. So Courtney will be covering that as well as I will with my tips. In my younger days, I was a fitness consultant, and I got into teaching. Yeah, woo! All right, so I do this. So I've been a teacher forever, a coach forever, and I'm going to be coaching you if you show up with me. And I want to try and get these out 3 times a week. But as we get started, and we're ending the summer, and I'm getting ready for my teaching assignment, I gotta space these out. So it might be twice a week to start. Okay? I'm really gonna get these guys in. And then so I want you to shake it out now. Shake, shake, shake it out. Shake, shake, shake it out. Shake, shake, shake it out. So we've done basically stretching and getting your body all worked up. So the weights, when you start, you want to add, and there will be floor exercises with the weights. But when you start, do the baby bells if you are just beginning. These are 3-pound weights. And when I say baby bells, I say baby bells depending on your ability to lift the weights. So baby bells for me are 3. Baby bells for you might be 5. Okay? So those will be ones that we're using. And then it's going to be one of the bells that you hold in front, have the hoop. We're going to be using those for some stretching exercises too, as well as tightening those glutes, stretching those legs. See, when we're not in a gym, we don't have the big dumbbells. We can't put the weights on the sides and do all the squatting and crunching and lifting. We're going to do home gym style. Okay? So now that we're 12 minutes in, I'm going to jump on the bike. And I want you guys to know that you don't really have to have an indoor bike, but I have an indoor bike, stationary bike, that I got it at a yard sale. And if you stay on the bike for about 10 minutes, you should be good because it works your blood flow, it's working those lungs for cardio. And what I like best about it is it's actually causing you to do muscle exercises just by riding the bike. This is pretty leisurely, isn't it? Anytime you can find a, quote, reason to not want to work out, like, oh, the dogs, find something, put them on the back of your bike, get a bike seat, walking the dogs, take them for long walks, that's getting your warm-up done. Then you can come back in and do like your 15-minute workout. You've already walked for like 15 minutes, to warm up your body. You've got the dogs there, walk. Come in, do your 15 minutes of weights and 5-minute warm down. You're done. I mean, cool down. You're done. Okay? So these are basic home gym, home health, fitness types of things to do. And I'm just going to keep going for 10 minutes on here. You can make it interesting, not just by doing this, but you can have your phone right in front of you and be watching the show. Okay? You can watch the show, just like you were paying that, what is it, anywhere from $70 to some places $100 a month. Having a gym membership and not being able to go regularly, but when you do, having your phone in front, this is easy access, free. Set it up in your garage or in a room of your house and ride your bike watching your show. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. Tell me some of your shows that you like to watch. You can put it on your phone, watch it while you're riding. Also, as I set up the streaming, I'm going to have a chat box on the side, and I certainly want you to respond in the chat. So we'll make it interactive. That way we'll forget we're even working out. Whew. So keep going. You can set the challenge levels on a stationary bike. Mine is just set on a timer and it's at medium level. Usually I can get it up to like 2.8 and stay on there for about 20 minutes. But today I'm just doing this to make sure I can talk to you while I'm working out. All right. So it's important that you do a stationary bike or any kind of workout or exercise where you're starting your cardio after you've stretched. So please stretch your muscles out first. And if you, in the course of stretching out, you feel like a little ache or pain in the muscle, especially after week 1 and you're tight, you just have to take it easy at the beginning, but your muscle's telling you something, that it wasn't used to doing this, but it's open and ready to do that. So stretch through the pain. Stretch through the pain on week 1, after week 1. So week 2, week 3, I think by the end of week 3, everything should be okay, but that means you'll step up your game a little bit. No pain, no gain. So continuing, I've been on for 8 minutes. Yeah, I would say as the weather starts to get colder, develop a workout plan because you won't be going out as much if you normally ride a bike or you normally run outside or walk distance. So start setting up your own little home gym now. So, and continue outside while the weather's nice. And then as it starts to get cooler out and you can't get out, you already have a routine. And you'll have my videos to help you to get through. So this is my cardio for today. My weights will include my dumbbells, but as I build my home gym, I'm going to be adding more dumbbells, more weights, different kinds of weights, and some stuff that you normally wouldn't think that you would see in a gym, but it can actually help you in your weights, because we know at any job you still have to contend with maybe lifting something that's a few extra pounds heavier than what you expected. So I'll go through the routine of knowing what to do in those situations with common everyday things like boxes, moving chairs. It's all about ergonomics. If you know anything about that, it's how you are conscious about how you're moving your body, knowing about your anatomy. So we're going to be talking about that along the way. So I can't wait to get started with the weights when they come. So right now for me, I'm doing my dumbbells. And I'm going to do it standing up. And it's so easy. I just do this and I lift one, then the other. One, then the other. You do 10 on each side. So that's 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Can I lift one, then the other? One, then the other. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Good job. And so, what I want you to do is do those, pause for a little bit, do it 10 more times, pause for a little bit, and do it 10 more times. So that's a total of 30 repetitions of the little tiny barbell. And then when you get on the floor, and I'll do that now because we got to show you a warm up. I'm going to cool down. I'm going to move this to the floor. Okay. So, I have a headrest. You're welcome to put like a little roll of towel and put it under the back of your neck. I wouldn't recommend a pillow. You might get too relaxed on a pillow and not want to finish your cool down. So get something that can fit right behind your neck. Okay, and let me do, since I have a few more minutes, I'm just going to do some floor exercises that you normally do before you do a cool down, or maybe just before your warm up, and that would be leg lifts. Okay, bend up, bend down, just like you did your arms when we were standing up. And notice my feet when I do it. Bend, feet to the ceiling, feet straight up, flats to the ceiling, bend. Flats to the ceiling. Okay, don't do any of this. Don't try to be cute. Don't do this. Okay, that's not it. Okay, straight up, flat. Okay, I know it's cute to do this, la-di-da, but you gotta be mindful that you're trying to work certain muscle groups. So, bend down. Okay. And that's how you would do your leg lifts. Anterior up is up. Then if you turn over, which I will not turn over and give you a view of my backside, I will move this to here. And I want you to, put your knees on the floor. Put your palms down on the floor. And don't be reaching out like this. I want them to be almost directly under your shoulders, okay? But a little bit forward, okay? Because you want to brace your upper part of your body. Did you know your head, your brain is 10 pounds alone? So you definitely don't want to be directly under you here. Put them up here so you can lift all of this big heavy weight. And I have a big heavy head. Okay, so we're gonna lift, straight, okay, down again, lift, straight, and I can sense that I'm all the way stretched out because I'm touching the wall with my foot, okay, and when you do this way, you're actually putting your tippies out toward the wall. So if you are touching the wall with your tippies, you're actually using the wall to help you, so move up a little further away from the wall, okay, so do this again. Just hold it a little bit. That feels so good for the first week workout. Okay, and then this, and then stretch out, and just hold it. Okay, Great, great, great. And as we are winding down, getting ready to finish up, I want you to stay in this position because yes, girls, boys, everybody, you can get a workout just being stationary and working certain muscle groups. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my abs in, and it's working my muscle, and then out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And be conscious of your breathing as well. Breathe in and hold the weight, hold the air as you're curling up, curling in. Tightening these muscles. Breathe out. Okay, do it again. Okay, so you're working your lungs as well. You're getting some exercise to your lungs. Hold it. Hold it. Tighten your tummy. All right, boy, that feels good. And so I'm going to take my bottom and lean back, keeping my hands on the floor. Okay, and I'm kind of just leaning back, stretching those gluteus maximus muscles, gluteus maximi. All right, just stretch them out. And you can lean, just slightly lean. You don't want to pull muscles. You're just testing them. You're exploring your muscles again. You're becoming more aware. You're getting to know your body, your own body again. Oh, okay, that feels good. All right, that was tight, so I didn't realize that. Okay. So once the best person to understand what's going on with your body is you. So just doing stretching exercises reacquaints you with certain parts of your body. We'll do the stretch this way, that you may have forgotten after a very long time. So you want to be mindful. The music's slowing down right now. We're slowing it down. Okay. So I'm starting to feel it in here, which is where I want to feel it. This is my problem area. But you also, as you're burning the calories, you're going to sweat. You're going to sweat some profusely probably at the very beginning. And you want to, that's what you want to know how you're doing, is if you're sweating. If you are sweating, that means you're working your body out. So I'm going to do some kindergarten sits. I don't know if you know what I mean, but you're sitting on the floor and you're sitting like this. You might have a circle where you're chatting with your kids if you're a teacher. So the stretching of your muscles and relaxing as well is good. So I'm going to take my arm and go over this side. Okay. Okay, we're almost finishing out our 30 minutes. This is day 1. So we haven't really got into some heavy duty working out yet. Day 1 of week 1. By the end of week 1, we should be getting into more of the weights. So let's get reacquainted with our body again. How's that sound? Okay. And so I'm going to stretch my legs out. Okay. Feet up. I'm going to touch my toes. If you can go beyond your toes, that's great. And pull back on your toes. But if you can only reach your toes, that's perfect. Perfect. That's stellar. I always use the word stellar. And awesome! And you're doing great. And I mean it when I say it. If you get that out of me, it means you really got me. I'm impressed, very impressed with everything. Some things that I've been able to do unexpectedly because I thought I haven't been working out very long. But I was able to do it. I was like, this is great! I was so happy with myself. And your biggest cheerleader is yourself. So if somebody else says, you're working out again? That's awesome. You can say, yeah, I've been working out 3 days a week. And I've been working out with Suzanne. Suzanne and Jocelyn and Courtney. So I want to thank you for coming to day 1 of my workout, and it was more about stretching. So I'm hoping you got something out of this. If you did, please feel free to send me a IM, chat, an email, a text. Send it to the Annie Eckloff Institute. You will find me, my address, and my email address at Annie Eckloff Institute. And it's Annie Eckloff Institute, Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next exercise.